All right, live on both platforms. Welcome everyone. Another class, Hatha Flow today in the now well-known Studio G, my home office. Thank you for being here. Let's actually begin sitting down. So you can use a pillow if you have one. If your hips are pretty flexible, your knees feel good, you might not need anything. And sometimes just roll your mat up, make like a partial bolster with your mat. I don't really teach with props when I'm doing home stuff, but I do teach with things I assume you have in your home. A folded towel, a blanket, a pillow can be very helpful for a variety of different poses and for Shavasana as well. So we'll begin sitting and we'll work on just having a very tall spine. Maintain openness in the chest, shoulders back a bit, and take deep breath. Deep breath, and emphasize slow exhale. And continue deep breath, and notice how you feel with the breath. And we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder. Continue breathing. Let's do the other side. Going side to side, a few rounds, just warming up slowly. And then right ear, right shoulder. Feel the left shoulder really drop. Maintain a nice lift of the chest. Breathe deep, holding here. Other side. Nice deep breath. And come back to center. And let's go ahead and roll the spine. So round the back and tuck the chin. And lengthen the spine, lift the chest. And again, round the back and tuck the chin. Lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Rounding the back, tucking the chin. Lengthening through the spine. Chest lifting. A couple more rounds. Yeah, we'll take a very subtle twist to the right now, keeping that lift of the chest. Not really trying hard to twist deep though, just enjoying a little less effort, a little bit more breath. And we'll do the other side. Very subtle. Come back to center and switch which leg is in front. And we'll go ahead and make a stirring motion with the spine. Stirring the spine and breathing deep. In both directions. And when you're complete with both directions, we're going to go ahead and take the right hand on the ground and take the left arm over for a nice lateral stretch. And other side. And come back to center. Let's switch to a hands and knees position now. You take your time, and we're going to add more movement. Rolling out the back and pushing strong in the hands. You can approach this lightly, or you can lift and squeeze the abdominals more. And then now we'll add some bows. So hugging the arms in, lower a little bit, and then alternate with one roll and one bow. Do a few of these, taking time with each movement, each breath. And when you're ready, we're going to bring the hands back to the legs and lengthen through the legs. Maybe keep a little bend in the knees and fold the arms into each other, let everything hang down. Breathe. And come into flat back position. And inhale. Arms lift, draw into the core. And exhale, hands to heart. Have the feet parallel and bend the knees a little bit. Take a light chair, or if it feels good, you go lower and extend the arms somewhat or more deeply. And then arms back. Put weight in the heels, arms lift. Repeat, arms back. Inhale, arms lift. Arms back. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Check that the feet are parallel. And hands down. Hands and feet walk apart. Have the head down and the hips high. Press forward through the hands very strong and relax down the back of the neck. Knees on the floor. And let's go ahead and lower all the way down. Reach back through the feet. And inhale. Lift the chest, easy cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest and the hands, and then send the arms back, half locust. Exhale, lower. Inhale, basic locust, lift the legs and the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, using the arms, but just a little bit. Lift to a level that's really comfortable for you. Come on down. And if you like, bring the hands low and take up dog, or just lift to neutral like hands and knees. Otherwise, up dog and draw into the core, down dog. Have the head down and the hips high. And knees on the floor. Let's go ahead and turn to one side and walk or lightly hop the feet apart. Then the right leg, and then the left. And do movements side to side. You can prop up on the fingertips if your back is rounding, if you need a little more height. And come back to center. Draw into the core and stand on up. Open up the arms, open the right foot. Make sure to fully open that right foot. And take warrior 2, the hips level, the arms lifted. And relax arms and legs. Point the back foot up and open that left foot. Spread the toes. Take warrior 2 on the left side. Deep breath. And then relax the arms and legs. Open up the right foot. Turn the back foot up. And take warrior 2. And then lengthen through the leg. Bend the knee. And do that a few times. And bending the knee, back leg super strong, spread the toes. Warrior 2. And relax arms and legs. And do the other side. Open up the left foot, turn the back foot in. Keep the hips level. They're going to tend to want to tip, but it's better if they're level. And we'll take warrior 2. And then lengthen and bend. And lengthen and bend. Lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend. And one more. And hold for a breath or two. And then relax the arms and the legs and center the feet. Hinge down. And bring the left hand under the right side of the chest. And twist and hold the low back, opening up in the chest and opening the shoulders. Come on down. Right hand under the left side of the chest and twisting. The shoulders may tend to sort of stick forward and crowd the neck, but try and lengthen the neck, lower the shoulders, and open them out. That's what I mean by opening the shoulders. Let's try that again with the other side, but having the arm extended. And it doesn't feel good, hold the lower back like we just did. Otherwise, enjoy stretching and strengthening just a little bit more. Look up if you can, look down if it feels necessary. Come on down. Right hand under the left side of the chest and twist. And come on down. And let's go ahead and bend the right leg and then the left. And when you're done with both sides, bend both legs 3 times. Go deeper into the hips as you warm up more. Come back to center, draw into the core, and stand on up. Slowly walk, feet closer, and then stand top of the mat. Feet parallel. Take chair pose, and then forward bend. Plank pose, and hold. Knees down, elbows down. Sphinx pose. And then the Sphinx. And then come on down. Hands alongside the shoulders or a little higher. Come into Cobra Pose. And come on down. And then bring the hands alongside the rib cage and lift to up dog. And draw into the core and push back. Downward dog. Go ahead and take a little child's pose. And just relax. Come on, just sitting or kneeling. And then a big step up with the right foot. Warrior 1. Rise on up. And sit nice and low. If the shoulders feel tight, you can do a partial lift of the arms, otherwise a higher lift, eventually bringing the hands together. If the neck feels good, you can sink the shoulders a bit, and you want the back heel pressing strong and the back leg active, the front knee facing forward or slightly open, and the hips squaring toward that front of the mat. Let's go ahead and place the hands down, glide back, downward dog. And inhale, plank. And put the knees on the floor and slowly lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Come on down. Use the core and lift. Slowly take child I like to fold my arms under my head. It really helps the neck relax if it's hard to reach the head to the ground. So make sure you can really relax in child. Come on up, sitting or kneeling, and take a big step up with the left foot. And having the back foot down, rise on up. Warrior one, glutes down, abs in, deep breath. Very strong back leg as we sit low for a breath or two more. Yeah, downward dog. Go ahead and walk or lightly hop. Feet to hands and fold deeper over the legs. And lengthen the spine and lift. And the arms lift. And the elbows bend. And the arms lift. And the elbows bend. We'll do one more round. Bending the arms. And then re-extending the arms and relaxing. Bring the hands on the hips. Lift the right knee higher than the hip if you can. Point the foot. Feel free just to stay here or straighten the leg partway or fully. And then switching sides. Lifting the left knee and pointing the foot. Knee higher than the hip if that's possible. Option to straighten the leg. And release. Inhale. Forward salute, gentle back bend, or neutral is good too. And exhale, plank position. Knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, downward dog. And take child's pose. And then let's come back to hands and knees and turn and walk or hop the feet apart. Pyramid pose. Hold the ground, or if you want a deeper stretch, hold the legs. And lengthen through the spine. Stand on up. Open the right foot. Extend the arms. Feel that you're long in the arms and the rib cage. You keep that length in the rib cage. Make sure the right foot's completely open, or too open is better than not open enough. We'll do triangle pose. You can hold the leg. You can hold higher up if you need. Just don't push on the knee. And if you can reach low but not collapse your chest, opening the chest, keeping everything in line with the hips, ankles, hips, core, and shoulder girdle, all in line. That's the form you want, regardless of how low you reach. If you're losing that form, lift higher. Apply the core more. And breathe. And let's go ahead and glide on up. And adjust the feet and turn the back foot in and turn the left foot open. Spread the toes, centering the hips, lengthening through the rib cage, and taking triangle. Deep breath. And come on up. Let's open up the right foot. Turn the back foot in. Take warrior two. And then this time, warrior lift or a deeper reverse stretch if you can keep your core in. It feels good on your back. Keep lunging, not beyond the ankle, but right on top of it. Back leg super strong. And side angle. Opening up in the chest. Deep breath. Back to warrior two. And go ahead and relax the arms and legs. Turn the right foot in and open the left foot. Take warrior on the left leg. And then warrior lift or a nice reverse warrior. You stretch back, keep lunging deep into that left leg, keep the left knee opening to the left. Breathing. Side angles. Come on up. Warrior two. And then letting everything relax. Bringing the feet closer together. And slowly step to the front of the mat. Stretching the right thigh. You can hold the wall, or if you want more of a challenge, lift the thigh, but keep the heel against the glute and hold the ground. And go ahead and come on up. And release and stretch the left thigh. Drawing into the core, maybe hold the wall if you need. Otherwise, then down, lift the thigh, but keep the heel against the glute. So it's not like a standing bow. It's its own stretch. Very deep isolation of the quadricep as you hold the ground. It's also a stretch of the hamstring. It can help a lot to put a little bend in the knee to stand up. And release from that. Inhale, forward salute. Exhale, plank pose. Right knee down, left arm up. Come on down. And take a cat bow. Other side. And come on down. And then plank. to side plank with the legs together. You can also do kickstand or do knee down again if you really need. And we'll come on down and switch sides. Tuck the glutes and draw into the core. Lift out of the bottom shoulder. Breathe deep. Come down without rushing. Go right to child or down dog. If you want a little extra strength, do a push-up. And then downward dog. Child's pose. And let's come back to hands and knees. Lower to face down. Left arm under the head. Bend the right leg and stretch the quadriceps. Half frog pose. Switch sides. Deep breath. And release both legs. Then take the hands under the hips. And if it's okay on the neck, have the chin forward just a bit. Otherwise, have the forehead down. Then lift the right leg, half locust. Roll the knee in a little bit so you're centering in the glute, not squeezing too much into the sacroiliac. And taking the other side, lower, left side, inhale, lift. Again, inner spiral of the thigh, so the knee rolls in just a tad. And we're holding. Exhale to lower. Hands come from underneath the hips. And inhale, half locust for the upper body version. You just lift the chest, lift the arms, open the shoulders back, and breathe really deep. And come on down. Place the hands alongside or under the shoulders. And then inhale. Cobra Pose. Holding. It's not right for you to hold. You can come down anytime, or maybe just doing Sphinx is a good alternative. Otherwise, let's try a couple more long breaths. And exhale, lower. Place the hands alongside the hips. Rotate the head to the right, the left ear to the ground. Deep breath. Head comes back to center. Let's hold the ankles and we'll do bow pose. If you don't want to do bow, do locust or sphinx with bent knees. When ready, inhale, lift. And breathe deep. And let's come on down. Relax and release the legs with control. And turn the head the other side. And let all your muscles relax. Head comes back to center. Use the core and lift. Go right to child if you'd like. Otherwise, let's spend a little bit of time in plank, using the core to help stabilize the back after that back bend work we just did. Next is downward dog. Deep breath. Inhale, right side swan pose. Bring the right knee forward and release down through the hips. You might need to use something under the hips, or you could do a lunge or a cradle if swan really hurts your knee or your sacrum. And if your back is tender, hands more forward. But if it feels good to keep working on the back bend, bring the hands further back and work on opening the chest. And then go ahead and lay down to the forward bend and really enjoy. Taking time to just relax. And let's go ahead and gradually lift. Exhale. Back to downward dog. Left side swan. Working the hips down. Remember all the different options. Do a modification pose. Maybe hands more forward if your back's tender. Hands further back if it works for you, and you can open up in the chest. Breathing. And then enjoy the forward bend. Release the back foot, release from the mind, but stay with the breath. Come on up to the lift. And exhale, glide back, downward dog. And if you'd like, you can work into sequence where you take an upward dog or cobra back to downward dog. Child's pose. And come on up to sitting. Bring the legs out from underneath and extend the arms. Sit very tall and feel all that great muscle tone in the back as well as openness in the shoulders and the hamstrings, flexing the feet a little bit. And keep that lift of the chest as you come forward. Reach forward through the chest and relax down the back of the neck. Taking time to breathe and just be. And release the forward bend. Let's go ahead and take a nice straddle pose, legs wide. When you're newer to this, your legs don't open that much, and that's totally fine. Maybe sitting on a towel or blanket helps too. You're going to take the right arm overhead, hold the left hand on the left leg. You don't want to reach down and close the chest. If you can reach low while keeping the chest open, do that. Otherwise, we're going to enjoy this nice lateral bend and deep breath. Let's do the other side. And come back to center. Next is the butterfly pose. You bring the feet together. And at first the knees are higher, and that's totally fine. Sitting with your back against the wall can really help if you struggle to have a straight back and flexible hips in this. Otherwise, drawing the sitting bones back, rocking a little bit can help with that, or using your hands manually, work the hips back. Sit on the edge of a blanket if you need. And then we're going to press the heels in, but open the balls of the feet and lightly tone the backs of the hips to let the front of the hips stretch. And you get this nice deep opening while you lift the chest for Baddha Konasana, or what they call butterfly pose. And then go ahead and release. And we'll switch to sitting cross-legged. And again, hips back. Sit tall. Let's just close the eyes for about a minute and just enjoy a little bit of time with the eyes closed, like about 5 breaths. Very simple. And we'll come back to the body. Switch which leg is in front. Sometimes it helps to adjust the calves out for the knees. And again, maybe sit on something if the knees or back hurts. Rest the arms on the legs. And then we'll do another session, just a brief minute or so with the eyes closed. A little bit of quiet time. And come on back to the body. And let's adjust to lower onto the back. And when you're ready, take knees to chest. And feet to ground. Bring the feet together and open the knees, butterfly. And knees lift. Exhale, knees to chest. Next, we're going to lower the feet to the ground. Have the feet parallel, the heels as close to the hips as feels comfortable. And inhale, bridge pose. Lift. Tuck the shoulders under. Maybe hold the hips. Deep, deep breath. And exhale, lower. We're going to do a second bridge. If you prefer just to do hip openers, go back to butterfly or the reverse butterfly, feet wide, knees together. Otherwise, we're going to do a second bridge with a second variation. So lift to bridge. Definitely use the hands under the hips. That will really help with this next part. Bend the right knee into the chest, point the foot, and extend the leg. Go ahead and release. Take the left knee into the chest, point the foot, and extend the leg. And release. And keep the feet parallel. Maybe lift a little higher if it feels okay. Take a couple more deep breaths. And come on down. Very smooth. Take feet wide. And bend the knees in. Releasing the sacrum. Deep breath. And feet together. Yeah, knees to chest. Open the arms, take the legs to the left with the upper body twisting right. If you know how to do eagle twist or other intermediate twists, of course you can add that. Otherwise, the basic twist usually does the trick. So just enjoy that or whatever you practice. But do practice with both shoulder blades down on both sides and, of course, deep breathing. And switch sides. And when you feel nice and complete on both sides, you can take Shavasana. And if you like, you can put padding under the knees or maybe padding under the head or both. Whatever helps you to feel really, really good in Shavasana. So you can close the eyes, soften the breath, and enjoy going deeper and deeper to an inner space of peace and tranquility. Go ahead and deepen the breath. Lengthen through the fingers and toes, and maybe give them a wiggle. Take knees to chest. And then let's gradually come on up to a comfortable seat. In a comfortable seat, we want to sit tall and breathe deep. We're going to conclude practicing with a clearing breath and 3 ohms. So we'll go ahead and breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. And then inhaling for Om. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Wonderful to practice together, as always. Classes are for donations, so leave a donation if you can. Small donation is fine. Large donation is also good. Just sharing with your friends could be your form of donation. So if you need to be prudent about your finances, don't worry about it. Keep practicing. But do share with your friends. Leave positive comments. Send me pictures of your practice space if you want. Pictures of your glowing face after you get your yoga vibes on. We will come back tonight with yin yoga at 6 o'clock. So see you then. Otherwise, thank you again. And look forward to the next time. Remember to drink water, eat healthy food, take good care of yourself. All good things. Say goodbye to YouTube. Appreciate you, YouTube.